What's going on, everybody? This is Island Hopper TV coming to you from Milos Island. Let's do it.
Alright guys, we're going to do a full travel guide of the island of Milos. We go from the south, east, west, and north part of this island.
We are pulling into Milos right now.
We actually are arriving from the port of Athens.
Yeah, so we ended up getting this rental car here, 120 a day. I got the insurance, 15 extra a day. The G-Ride. Been a while since I've driven a stick shift.
And we're off. We're going to go head over to our first destination on the south part of the island. And when it comes to the roads, do expect plenty of off-roading with dirt and some paved, but mostly dirt roads.
Oh, and in case you're wondering where we're at Paralia Firopotamos. That's the name of this beach bay area that we're at.
Milos is known for these village communities that sit right on the waterfront. Literally, you can see the ocean eroding the buildings and the infrastructure right here on the water. So after a little bit of checking out the island, we head to our Airbnb and actually check in now. The structure itself where our Airbnb is 200 years old. If you're looking for a nice area to walk around at night, I do recommend checking out the town of Plaka up on the hill here. Alright, after a good start on our first day, we're going to head to the food market, get some food, and then head out to some beaches.
Alright guys, we're at Canico Beach. We're going to go down there and check out the caves and the inlet of water.
And this beach area is very interesting because it has this white rock which appears like a chalk or like a caliche, and it's got a beach and some caves that you can explore.
So here we are at Mandrakia. They've got fishing boats, so it's like a fishing port, kind of like a beach. You can also swim, but today it's really windy.
While we were on the island of Milos, it was windy, especially on the south side of the island and the east side of the island. When we went over to the west side of the island, it was easier to swim because it wasn't as windy, the seas were not as rough. But you can see the reason no one's really in the water here or no boat traffic going in and out is because it was windy, causing high seas. Also, I'd like to let you guys know that there's not a lot of greenery or trees on Milos. It's a desert island, not a tropical island. The weather is very sunny and hot, especially in the daytime. So don't expect lots of natural shade, but they do have some cabanas and huts that you can sit on, or day beds with gazebos all across the island at these restaurants right along the beach or in the towns.
So here we are at Pla Athiana Beach, one of many beaches over here where you can go swimming.
Now when it comes to hanging out at these beaches, the water is, I would say, not as warm as you would like it to be, but after a minute or two of getting in the water, it does warm up. I'm just letting you guys know that because, you know, the water looks really nice, it's hot out. You get in one of these beaches here and you think that the water is going to be warm because it's hot out. Well, guess again. But it actually is refreshing. But if salty hair and vitamin C isn't your thing, then you can go for a villa with a jacuzzi or a pool.
All right, so we're in Pollonia. We're just gonna walk around, have a crepe, chill out, and then we're gonna go to the other side of the island.
Over here on this side of the island where Pollonia is, they do have a water taxi that will take you over to some of the other islands. You can even drive your car on this. Just letting you guys know, there's just one boat that goes back and forth throughout the day. But this is what I'll say about Pollonia. If you're looking for relaxation and you're looking for luxury, I believe this is where you want to be. And now we're headed out to the west side of the island. This is where the best beaches are and lots of sunshine, lots of people on these beaches, but it's rugged getting out there. You will find that translucent, crystal clear water here.
Yeah, so when you come here and you get a car, you're going to be doing some off-roading. And sometimes it's sandy, sometimes it's graded like this, but make sure you get a little bit of off-road vehicle because this is what you can see.
I actually don't mind the off-roading too much, but what I will say is make sure your vehicle does like it, because if you get a weak car and you're on one of these rough roads with sand, you get stuck, that's not going to be a good situation for you or the car rental place.
Alright guys, we've arrived at Fyriplaka Beach here. You can see right below me. We're going to walk down there. It's really hot today.
From about 12 in the afternoon till 4, the sun is just beating hot. A lot of people don't mind it. You'll see people don't even wear any sort of sun protection whatsoever. They just absolutely love to bake on these beaches. For me personally, being from Arizona, I've already got a lot of sun exposure. I don't need any more, so I did have to cover up because it's so dang bright. But this, in my opinion, is the best beach on the entire island. They have one beach bar here where you can get drinks, but also rent out water sports activity stuff like paddle boards or kayaks. People like to kayak around this area. And as you can see, the water is much flatter and smooth than it is on the south or the east side of the island. And right next to Fyriplaka is Tsigrado Beach. But like I was saying, they do have boat tours, half day and full day tours that will take you to these grottos over on the west side of the island that a lot of people love to come to Milos and explore. So if you want to check out Canico or Sakia Cave, talk to the people on this side of the island about getting a half day boat tour. Or just take it easy, get a kayak and paddle around this beach here at Tsigrado. And now we'll head over to the port town of Adamantas. That's where we're gonna go right now.
Lobster. I asked the waiter, what do you recommend, octopus or lobster? He said all the lobster. So that's what I got.
And for the last day on the island, we decided to get an Airbnb up here in Plaka, walk around Plaka at night again, really relaxing. And then that was a great day to finish our trip to Milos. Our next trip, we actually ended up getting on a ferry boat to Santorini. That will be coming in our next video, as you will see. We visited Milos Island in August. That was peak season, and we found the Airbnbs to be anywhere between $250 to $350 per night. That doesn't include fees or anything else. Milos is my 6th Greek island that I visited, and I would say that the big takeaway for me about Milos is it's more relaxed, more rugged, more authentic Greek island than you're going to get in, say, Santorini or even in Mykonos. So if you're looking for more of a rugged adventure type island, Milos has you covered because of the natural dramatic scenery and the beach villages, just the whole setup, really nice. They have some luxury destinations here, but it's limited. It's not like Santorini. So if you're coming here for luxury, don't really get your hopes up. That's all I'm trying to say. This is for adventure people.
All right, guys, that's going to conclude Milos. Now we're headed to Santorini. See you on there.